Morning, ladies and gentlemen, visiting dignitaries and cadets. I'm Cadet Tech Sergeant Frank Pimentel, speaking today on the events of over 2 decades ago. Sunday marks 21 years since the tragic events of 9/11, where 2,977 people were killed by the cowardly acts of 19 terrorists. Many of the adults here today can remember the events as if they have just occurred. Contrary to students now who weren't even born yet. Today we are here to witness and participate in a memorial dedicated to the heroes in the military, identified and unidentified civilians that had their lives unexpectedly taken on what started off as a normal workday. As you walk through the hallways, you'll be able to see artwork created memorializing the specific events. Teachers, at your discretion, please highly consider taking the time to show documentation of what happened at the time. Also, we encourage you to share your own memories of these events with your students. On September 11, 2001, at the World Trade Center site in Lower Manhattan, 2,753 people were killed when American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175 were hijacked and intentionally crashed into the north and south towers. During the initial crashes and subsequent collapses of the towers, 343 New York City firefighters, 23 New York City police officers, and 37 Port Authority officers were all on the scene. Victims on that day ranged from ages 2 to 85. Approximately 75 to 80% of the victims were men. During the second events at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., 184 people were killed when American Airlines Flight 77 was hijacked and crashed into the Pentagon near Shanksville. Near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, 40 people were killed on United Airlines Flight 93 when the plane crashed into a field instead of the hijacker's unidentified target, which is thought to be the White House. It is believed that the hijackers decided to crash the plane in the field after the passengers and crew attempted to retake control of the plane. We encourage all who haven't seen to observe JROTC's pieces of repurposed metal from the South Tower in the form of the Air Force SEAL and our National Guardsman silhouette, which can be seen as you walk into our building. As of October 2019, 1,645 people, approximately 60% of the September 11 victims' remains have been positively identified, according to medical examiners. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the colors are presented. We dedicate the presentation of colors in tribute to all military members who have lost their lives as a result of these events, as troops were ultimately drawn into enemy engagement in Afghanistan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to stand as we remember 4 specific moments when thousands of people, among screams, frantic prayers, and thinking of their loved ones, in their final moments, lost their lives. Our Harlingen South Fire Academy students will ring 2 bells for each moment to mark the time of events on that historic day. Between each ringing of the bells, please pause, say a prayer, remember the lives lost. 8:46 a.m., the World Trade Center North Tower was hit by terrorists flying American Flight 11. At 9:03 a.m., World Trade Center South Tower was hit by terrorists flying United Flight 175. 9:37 a.m. The Pentagon was hit by terrorists on American Flight 77. 10:03 a.m. United Airlines Flight 93 crashes near Somerset County, Pennsylvania. 'Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our program today. Thank you to all the contributions from our South Hawk Mark, Southern Stars, choir, band, and Air Force JROTC, your students and directors. Teachers, please remember to share with your classes today. And once again, thank you all. Please remember and never forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I know that today is a normal day for many people, and I understand that we're all busy in our daily lives and everything that we do. This morning you took time to get up and come here early and get yourself ready. We appreciate that in the memory of those people. We appreciate our school for what it's done to take time to allow us to commemorate these events. And now at this moment, I'm going to allow Mr. Reyes to say just a few words.
So let me start off by saying that this solemn moment that allows us to reflect and be thankful for all the people that stood for freedom. The country was in a moment of terror, but we overcame. And we're proud to remember them every year. Their bravery, their dedication, and everything they did for our country. I want to thank all the kids that are out here remembering such a important day in our history. It didn't destroy our country like they wanted to. It made us stronger. And here today, as we stand as the mighty Hawk Nation, we honor them and pay tribute. Thank you to all the students, the Mighty Hawk Band, the choir, the ROTC, the HCISD Fire Academy, the Southern Stars, and every student and teacher that's out here today for paying tribute. Have a great day.